Like, first of all, the place has to be situated. The place is so bushy. The grass is overgrown. You understand? Several attempts were made to see that the grasses are cut, the toilets are washed. I don't know, maybe just few days ago, if you have visited the toilets there. First of all, the toilets are not adequate.
Exactly.
Only few. More especially for the female.
Yes.
The last part of the something is for the female. And it's how many? Only I think 3.
Yes.
Go?
Yes.
To even access the toilets is difficult.
It's different.
But maybe you saw day before yesterday and yesterday there were sprays. Oh, we sprayed all the grasses, all everywhere in the college. We sprayed everywhere. In a few days' time, you will not see the grasses. And this my cleaners here. If you go to the toilets now, you see that the toilets are pushed, are being kept. Because I told them these toilets, the students are back. These toilets should be kept and cleaned every other day. That is, if they clean it today, they will not do it tomorrow. They will do it the following day. So I think that one also we are on top of it, and we are going to do a lot of it. We are also going to intimate the management to come and construct more toilets for us. As we don't want the students to be going at the back of that environmental health diploma 1 classroom,
Yes.
to be urinating there and passing pieces there. Definitely we are going to increase the number of these toilets. I try to go to them now, they will see them, they are being improved. As I've told you now, the cleaners will be on top of it now, every other day. If they clean it today, they will not do until the following day again.
Yes.
So please observe, because we are even trying to use these students, environmental students,
Okay.
to be going around and see, and intimating students, the study students, to be health conscious.
Yes.
We are going to it. They will go around.
Yes,
At times, we will just select 10 or so duty kind of roster.
Yes.
Duty roster.
Yes.
You these people, we will inspect all the college. You understand? It will not be good for us. We have environmental health program,
Yes.
and our school is what? Not healthy.
Yes.
We are going to see that we do that. There is going to be roster for that. And Monday to Friday, they will go around to see. And in case they catch anybody infringing on it, they will report it to us and we will take measures.
Yes.
You see that no plan, or even if there is a plan, it's not now, for this water, whenever it's pumped from this reservoir to come to our college.
Okay.
Water is being brought through tankers.
Yes.
As it is being done with the student hostel.
Exactly. Yes.
So, source of water is still the Works and Services Department. When the tanks are empty, we phone the person responsible, and the person responsible will tell the drivers to bring water here. And whenever it finishes, sometimes when you call them, they will say, okay, there is no light, so they will be able to bring. But one thing we caught them, there was no light, and we saw tankers packing water from the reservoir to the student hostel. You say, I saw hostel, it can blah blah blah. You say, what is in the student hostel is here also. It is the students that are here, not donkeys.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So we caught them, they use this generator to fill the tanker to the hostel. We protested, but that day when we protested, there was no light, but they brought water.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
So we keep on pressurizing them. Whenever there is no water in the tanks, they bring water. Our responsibility. And I've told you, we've sprayed. If you have not seen, you will see in a day or two that all the grasses go. We have sprayed everywhere. Everywhere. Any grass you see within this complex and around the school was sprayed in the last 2 days. So it's a matter of time, the grass will grow and our cleaners will still do their needful, do the work and clean this part. So it will be a studio, grassy, will not be grassy. TV studio. We got a promoter to the management. The management came so that it's beyond its power. It has no resources to do the construction because from the onset the building was poorly done. The SA was intimated. The SA is the son of the soil.
Exactly.
He is a mass communication specialist.
Yes.
He came, we went with him, saw everything. We sympathized with the department. He recommended that the college and the polytechnic should come and look at the building and then see all what the building requires and make its recommendation for an overhaul of the whole building. This was done by the management. He said he will see to it that when this is done, the assessment from a request is sent to his office, and then he will be able to take it to the government, see what the government can do on the building. Meanwhile, all the gadgets in the TV studio should be removed. They were dismantled, parked in the room before the resumption of the students. When the students resumed, we said, okay, now that there is no that TV studio,
Yes.
and students must have practicals. Where do they go and practice? We said, okay, we gave advice that on the interim, since we have that old studio, even though it is smaller.
Yes.
You understand? Even the current one that was being used, it's even small for them. So students go in batches, and this smaller one cannot take that number. Now that students are back, let the old, smaller studio be used in the meanwhile. Which is alright. When the smaller studio cannot be used because it has been used for old something, it has to be reassessed again.
Exactly.
Staff were sent to assess what does the small studio require for an effective kind of practicals. They went, they assessed, it is alright. It requires a few things, and this was sent to the management. The manager has approved, and the work has been carried out. Even yesterday, I think I showed them doing the work.
Okay.
Meanwhile, again, those gadgets that were removed in the dilapidated studio were being mounted. So I don't know whether they are finished mounting them. The other people that are there, and the process of mounting them to enable students at least start having their breakfast there before the government construct that one. And just a few days we had an academic board report that the next zonal intervention, etc., when it comes, it's going to be dedicated to building a new and fitting studio for mass communication. Even if the government does not subscribe this one,
Yes.
this zone is something, if it comes, it's going to be dedicated to the building, a highly benefiting mass com TV, Prad studio.
Exactly.
So this is what he told the board on Tuesday when we had the academic board meeting. So the sky is our limit. It's just a matter of time. Inshallah, these problems will go. The campus radio did not stop, I think. You know, bureaucratic issues of the government. Last few months, this FM was just a few weeks ago, after the test running, I was at home. The Uzwetima has not come in. I had a call that the FM radio is going to be handed over to the around 9 o'clock. Director Box called me. He said, we are now here by the FM transmitting by he and the contractor. Jack, so I am at home and I'm not coming from. I'll call the SOD for you. They got tired as they were leaving when they finished handing over. The contractor handed to the director of works. He just didn't hand over things like that. Oh, you have to check so many things. He didn't. There is no checking. And the checking should be done by a professional. Okay? If to say Samael Barre was there, Samael Barre will call the right person to come out. Because there are people who enlisted everything for the station. So they did it. And when he came, he made them go in. They have used everything. So that was how this FM was handed over to the military. But as I was talking with the pastor, he said, even though that handover was done, the contract can be called again to assess whether he has brought the required thing. So we are now waiting for them to see. But the FM has not stopped. It has not even started yet. Only that test started something.
Yes.
So it is still on course. It's just a matter of time, and it is going to be done well. That Tuesday, when we had an academic board, somebody was briefing me that this contractor of the FM has refused to station also gadgets in the main polytechnic there, where if there is anything that is happening, live transmission could be done. He didn't put it there, I put them there. So this is one of the lapses of the something. So make sure that these things are there, the FM is intact before we take it. So we should take it over, but this position, I think the rest of